Hey guys, welcome back to Money Farming YouTube channel. And in this video, we're gonna be continuing our topic on reading trading agents, multi-agents, LLM financial trading framework. Okay, so we read till this part here, trading agents role specialization. We had like analyst team, so we read this one. Now let's talk about the research team. Okay. So the research team, figure three, this one is responsible for critically evaluating the information provided by the analyst team. Okay, all this information provided by analyst team, uh, the researcher team's role is to critically evaluate all the information provided by the analyst team. Okay, which comprised of agents adopting both bullish and bearish perspectives. They engage in multiple rounds of debate to assess the potential risks and benefits of investment decisions. Right. So it's basically like the debate is going on, okay, between them back and forth, right? And that's what uh, that's what it will actually give this agent perspective whether should we take a long or short trade. Okay, so basically, multiple rounds of debate to assess the potential risk and benefits of investment decisions. Cool. Now the goal. So this is how we provide. Okay, so bullish goal is evaluate the investment potential of Apple Inc. It returns the summary Apple investment outlook. It looks like this: growth potential, AI-powered smart home expansion, drives revenue, strong financials, market sentiment, etc. Right? Um, then we have Collier assesses the risk of investing in Apple Inc. Okay, for bearish. Um, it gives a response as like competitive challenges, late entry into smartphone market, geopolitical tensions, valuation, liquidity, and all. And this figure is like trading agents, researcher team, bullish perspectives, and bearish perspectives. So now actually like what I do is basically go to the code and see researcher, right? So this is bull researcher, right? And see all these research market report we are getting, sentiment report, news report, fundamental report. um, we have the history and stuff, and this is the prompt. Okay, let's actually read the prompt. It's very easy, very important. Okay, so here it says you are a bull analyst advocating for investing in the stock. Your task is to build a strong evidence-based case emphasizing growth potential, competitive advantage, and positive market indicators, right? Leverage the provided research and data to address concerns and counter bearish arguments effectively. Okay, hang on, guys. Give me one moment. So, um, so we are actually saying it to the key points to focus on is growth potential, competitive advantages, positive indicators, where counterpoints, engagement, and resources available. So, market research report, social media sentiment report, latest world affairs, news, company fundamentals report, conversation history of the debate, last bear argument, reflection from similar situations and lessons learned, and use this information to deliver a compelling bull argument, refute the bear's concerns, and engage in a dynamic debate that demonstrates the strengths of the bull position. You must also address reflections and learn from lessons and mistakes you made in the past. Right? So, guys, this is uh, this is the backbone of this bull researcher, and same goes for bear researcher. See, instead of bull, it's just bears. Okay. Um, Now, going back to the paper, the bullish researchers shows that these agents advocate for investment opportunities by highlighting positive indicators, growth potential, and favorable market conditions. See this growth potential, competitive advantage, positive indicators, bear counterparts, engagement. They construct arguments supporting the initiation or continuation of positions in certain tasks, okay, certain assets. Bearish perspective, conversely, these agents focus on potential downsides, risks, and unfavorable market signals. They provide cautionary insights, questioning the viability of investment strategies and highlighting positive, positive possible negative outcomes as well. Okay. Now, through this dialectical process, the researcher team aims to reach a balanced understanding of the market situation, right? So this is like this this dialectical process, like we have like a report for every uh, you know a different perspective, and as they go into debate, the researcher team aims to reach a balanced understanding of the market situation, right? And their thorough analysis helps in identifying the most promising investment strategies while anticipating possible challenges, right? Thus, aiding the trader agents in making informed decisions, right? So these are like swarms of agents working together, and like processing information as they make decision, uh, and then ultimately pass it to the trader agent as well. As you can see it in the code. Then you have trader agent. See, we have like investment plan, market report, sentiment report, user report, fundamentals report, right? Company of interest, and see the role of this is context based on a comprehensive analysis by a team of analysts. Here is an investment plan tailored for company. This plan incorporates this, and like that's the user role, and the system role is like you are a trading agent analyzing market data to make investment decisions based on your analysis. Provide a specific recommendation, recommendations from past decisions to learn from your mistakes. Here is a reflection. Here is some reflection from similar situation you traded in and the lessons learned. Right? There is one typo there. All right. So yeah. So let's read this again. Through this dialectical process, the researcher team aims to reach a balanced understanding of the market situation. Their thorough analysis helps in identifying the most promising investment strategies while anticipating possible challenges, thus aiding the trader agents in making informed decisions. Good. Now, the 3.3 is trader agents. So that's what we are talking here. This trader agent. Okay. So trader agents, figure 4, this are responsible for executing trading decisions based on the comprehensive analysis provided by the analyst team and the nuanced perspectives from the researcher team. Okay. They assess the synthesized information considering both quantitative data and qualitative insights to determine optimal trading actions. Okay. So basically, you see this, right? Um, Goal, evaluate and make decisions on market opportunities. Key point summary, appealing trading decision, strong financials, high profitability, strong cash flow, robust margins. So the trader goal is to evaluate. Okay, so decisions will be buy Apple shares. Reasoning, strong financials and growth prospects outweigh valuation and liquidity risks. Recommendation, buy for long-term growth despite short-term risk. Okay, so this is the output that is going to give. Okay. Um, the tasks of trading agents trader include evaluating recommendations and insights from analysts and researchers, right? Um, which we had analysts and researchers to see insights from analysts and researchers. Deciding on the timing and size of the trades to maximize trading returns, right? Placing buy orders. Let me actually do this. Uh, where is the code? Right. So we can all see what's going on there, right? So deciding on timing and size of trades to maximize trading returns. Yeah, on the on the output we can add more context. More context to the high strategic decision. Okay. Deciding on timing and size of trades to maximize trading returns, right? Um, so it will give all those inputs as well. Placing buy or sell orders in the market. Okay, buy Apple shares this as well, and adjusting portfolio allocations in response to market changes and new information. So that's all trade. That's all task is traders' task, right? Now, trader agents must balance potential returns against associated risks, making timely decisions in a dynamic market environment. Their actions directly impact the firm's performance, necessitating a high level of precision and strategic thinking. Okay. So, like to actually play with this, you can actually take it, go to ChatGPT, and actually say it. Okay, hey ChatGPT, act as prompt agent where your task is to give improved uh, context and improved content in context and messages for better output and guidance for other agents. Okay, so here is the code for trader agent. Okay, um, make it better, promote profitability while minimizing this. Okay, let's analyze current plan against live market context, factor in position sizing and capital preservation. See, this one it added, right? I don't know if it was there or not on the messages. Make investments based on your analysis, condition to buy, sell, and with firm decision, and always conclude your response with final transaction proposal. This confirm your recommendation. Do not forget to utilize lessons from past decisions to learn from your mistakes. Here is some reflections from similar situations. Okay. All right. Yeah. Yeah, guys, we can actually make some little bit um, small improvement, and as we change the model and stuff, um, yeah, we can actually improve the system as well. So let me actually say, all right, can you hear me? All right, hey ChatGPT. So now act as a advanced trader where you've been trading for 20 years and you have a lot of experience in making money and reproducing profitable trading strategies. So with that perspective, now construct and modify the content of both context and the messages for AI to, AI agent to give good result. Go ahead.
Here's a refined version of the code, now reflecting the mindset of an experienced trader with 20 years of market knowledge, highlighting expertise in strategy development, risk control, and maximizing returns through proven methodologies. Advanced trader perspective
What
revised
was that?
code snippet. You can see the code in our conversation history. Key adjustments for advanced trader. 1. Capital preservation focus. Emphasis on
Okay,
minimizing losses
capital
while generating
preservation.
profits. 2. Methodical
Hmm.
decision making. Uses quantitative analysis, trend following, and adaptability. 3. Long-term
Okay.
outlook. Avoids short-term speculation without solid backing. 4. Experience-driven insights. Acknowledges past mistakes and learns from them. This gives the AI agent the mindset of an experienced, risk-conscious, and disciplined trader. Let me know if you want to include advanced trade triggers or more specific trade filtering logic.
Let me go and see what it has given me. Okay. So key factors integrated into plan, much data-driven decision, risk management, trend following, mean reversion, adaptability. Okay. I think it looks promising. Yeah. All right. Let's continue reading our paper. Um, Trader agents must balance potential returns against associated risks, making timely decisions in a dynamic market environment. Their actions directly impact the firm's performance, necessitating a high level of precision and strategic thinking. Okay. Now let's read about the risk management team. Okay. Um, the risk management team, figure 5 here, monitors and controls the firm's exposure to various market risks. Okay, and this is where, like, yeah, we will understand more about it later. Okay, so these agents continuously evaluate the portfolio's risk profile, ensuring that trading activities remain within predefined risk parameters and comply with regulatory requirements. Okay, the responsibilities of risk management team include: first, assessing factors such as market volatility, liquidity, and counterparty risk. Okay, so it assess market volatility, liquidity, and counterparty risk. Then it implements mitigation strategies such as setting stop loss orders or diversifying holdings. So this job is for the risk management team. Okay. Third is providing feedback to trader agents on risk exposures. Okay, and suggesting adjustments to trading strategies. So it also provides feedback to the trader agents on risk exposures, and also suggests some adjustments to trading strategies. It also ensures that the overall portfolio aligns with the firm's risk tolerance and investment objectives. Okay, that's very important, guys. Okay. Um, Now, by offering oversight and guidance, the risk management team helps maintain the firm's financial stability and protect against adverse market events. Okay. So it basically solves the challenges for the company, for the firm, and they play a crucial role in safeguarding assets and ensuring sustainable long-term performance. Okay. Um, All right, guys. So let's continue. So by offering oversight and guidance, the risk management team helps maintain the firm's financial stability and protect against adverse market events. Okay. They play a crucial role in safeguarding assets and ensuring sustainable long-term performance. Okay, that's the job of any any trader in risk management team basically. Their job is to assess risk, inform it to the trader, and this is our risk tolerance and all this stuff, which is very important. And in trading, risk is the only thing that we can control. So basically, this is the holy grail of trading. Basically, if you have like $1,000, uh, and you don't want to risk $1,000 in like one single trade. We want to risk only $100 in a single trade, so that we have like 10 strings of trade here in order to test the system, and to see if it's really working or not, right? So continuing, all agents in trading agents follow the React prompting framework, which synergizes reasoning and acting. The environment state is shared and monitored by the agents, enabling them to take context appropriate actions such as conducting research, executing trades, engaging in debates, or managing risks. This design ensures a collaborative, dynamic decision making process reflective of real world trading systems, right? So, yeah, let's continue. So it says that it's actually uses React, prompting framework, which we can see here. React, where is it? Yao et al. 2023. Okay. Yao, yeah, this one. React synergizing reasoning and acting in language models. Yeah, reasoning and acting. Reasoning and acting. Right. We used to say act as, reason this, like all this stuff, right? Now continuing, okay, which synergizes reasoning and acting. The environment state is shared and monitored by the agents, enabling them to take context appropriate actions such as conducting research, executing trades, engaging in debates, or managing risks. This design ensures a collaborative dynamic decision making process reflective of real world trading systems. Okay. The trading agents, multi-agents LLM financial trading framework. Okay, this is, that's the name of the paper basically. So figure 5 is trading agents, risk management team, and fund manager approval workflow, right? So the goal is advocate for high reward, high risk investment strategies. Neutral goal is to provide a balanced perspective on Apple investment. Safe is your goal. Emphasize a conservative investment strategy with risk mitigation, right? So these are three different agents on the risk management team. The risk management. You see, aggressive debater, conservative debater, and then neutral debater, right? So aggressive is your risky, conservative is your safe, neutral is your neutral, right? So yeah, and then all these reports generated by this, it passes to manager, where the goal is to provide investment recommendations based on market analysis. Okay, goal is to provide investment recommendations based on market analysis. Okay, so the manager's goal. So we go to the manager here. See, research manager, risk manager, right? So we would definitely send it to research manager, which whose goal is to provide investment recommendations based on market analysis. Like recommendation for Apple would be, by recommendation for Apple would be strong fundamentals, robust earnings growth, and market capitalization, innovation, leadership, resilience to risk, etc. Okay, all right. Now, that's being done. Let's talk about the trading agents agent workflow. So all these agents that we have, what is the communication protocol between them, and like how they are communicating and stuff. Okay, like if you know about agents, like recently there is like MCP agent communication protocol, and it's a model communication protocol. Model communication protocol. Ah, come on, yeah, man. Google.com. Um, the MCP model communication. This one. So this is basically a protocol for like communicating between agents. We can develop our own. It's just like what are the workflows that we want to implement, and yeah, and all this stuff. Okay, so here, so let's talk about trading agents, agent workflow, communication protocol. Most existing LLM based agent frameworks use natural language as the primary communication interface. Okay. Now, typically through structured messages, histories, or collections of agent generated messages, this happens, right? Like it uses natural language as their primary mode of communication interface. Okay. Now, however, relying solely on natural language often proves insufficient for solving complex, long term tasks that require extensive planning horizons. In such cases, pure natural language communication can resemble a game of telephone. Over multiple iterations, initial information may be forgotten or distorted due to context length limitations and an overload of text that obscures critical earlier details, right? That we already talked about in previous readings. To address this limitation, we draw inspiration from frameworks like MetaGPT, which adopt a structured approach to communication. Our model introduces a structured communication protocol to govern agent interactions. By clearly defining each agent's state, we ensure that each role only extracts or queries the necessary information, processes it, and returns a completed report, right? Now, this streamlined approach reduces unnecessary steps, lowers the risk of message corruption, and keeps focused, interactions focused and efficient, even in complex long horizon tasks. So it's basically saying like we are splitting the task in a smaller chunks, and like we only want some specific output to give to flow the information to the next agent, so that information processes very well, and the information that was transmitted initially is not getting lost over the series of communications that's going on between agents, right? And that is very important when it comes to information, uh, you know, uh, transferring of information. So, so yeah, and you can actually look at the Meta GPT for more information. How they actually did it. Basically, let's see. Yeah, there must be something. So MetaGPT takes one-line requirement as input and outputs user stories, competitive analysis, requirements, data structures, APIs, documents, etc. Internally, MetaGPT includes product managers, architects, project managers, engineers. It provides the entire process of the software company along with carefully orchestrated SOPs. Okay. Yeah, it's basically similar to what we have here. It's just this one is you know tailored to building a software company, a software firm. This is a trading firm, right? So yeah, there's a lot of similarities. All right, guys. I think this is it for this video. In the next video, we're gonna be continuing our reading from this point 4.2 types of agent interactions, and this is where the fun part begins, where the different agents are interacting with each other, and after reading, we'll you know read about the experiments and the results and performance and stuff. Okay, so I'll see you guys in the next video. Thank you.